It is time. It is time. Let us move on, ladies and gentlemen, to the next episode. Doctor Who, episode 6, season 2. Listen, I'm just saying, I don't know what you guys are saying, because at the time of recording this, I'm always a little bit ahead. But Girl in the Fireplace is an incredible 5 out of 5, excellent, perfect episode. And I'm just ready to hop into the next one here. The Rise of the Cybermen is the title of this one. Not the Cybermen. We're not talking in Dragon Ball Z, but the Cybermen. Listen, as always, I hope that you guys are having a wonderful Friday. I appreciate you stopping in and joining me. Whether this is your first time here or whether this is your many more times here, I appreciate you stopping in, and I hope that there's many, many more to come. Really quickly, just to mention this. Okay, so as I kind of said in the beginning, I'm always a little bit ahead watching the episodes than you guys are. So for example, right now we're watching episode 6. Episode 4, School Reunion, is the episode that actually came out today on the channel. So I guess I'm always like kind of 2 episodes ahead, but not exactly 2 episodes ahead, because I'm recording this at the same time that School Reunion just came out on the channel. So sometimes if I ask something or a question happens or whatever it might be, I may not see it live until the time. So for example, the intro sequence thing that had kind of came up before, where a lot of people said to perhaps skip the intro sequence because of spoilers with actors and stuff like that in there. Okay, well, a lot of you said don't skip the intro sequence. You can go ahead and let it play, because you know I like to let it play. Just, if anything, maybe don't look at it. That's a change we will enact now. But I couldn't make that change before because I've already recorded a couple episodes later. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Without further ado, listen, we've done a lot of ado, so let's no more ado. Press the like button if you don't mind before. Just popping that in there helps a great deal. Let's pull the episode up. We'll have a good time because it's Friday. Pull up your chair. Pull up your drink, your dinner. You just got home off of work and it's late at night at 6, 7 a.m. Those of you who are eating, drinking, after work, after school, and now you've sat down to watch this video, this one's for you. And for all the people that watch, but you don't comment, this is for you. Here we go.
The prototype has passed every test, sir. It's working.
I hardly think working is the correct word.
Adequate. It's Dr. X.
That would apply only to machines.
I'm sorry. I should say it's alive.
Skin of metal.
Frankenstein's monster, huh?
And a body that will never age or die. We are blessed.
Well, it's not quite over yet, sir.
He said not yet.
Technically, this is a new form of life, and that contravenes the bioconvention.
We don't need approval.
And they will refuse me.
Well, then I'm sorry, sir, but it's my duty. I shall have to inform them.
And how will you do that from beyond the grave?
I don't quite understand.
Brother, come on. How will you do that from beyond the grave? He spat that out. As soon as you reject it, come on, you should know.
We have a new destination. Set sail for Great Britain.
And here we go. You cannot just say, we need approval from the FDA. Brother, we're putting it out there. No matter what. Also, I'm so glad that I can sit here and listen to this theme again, because I've missed it the past few weeks. This is part of the tradition, the show. Let me enjoy it. I'll look at you guys while the music plays. How about that?
Yeah, 1 minute she's standing there, the next minute.
Yeah. Where was that then? What happened?
A little haircut.
It's a long story, you had to be there. What are you doing that for?
Because you told me to. About half an hour ago.
He was messing with it.
You can let go now.
Well, how long's it been since I could have stopped?
10 minutes? 20? 29?
You just forgot me.
No, I was calibrating.
Forgot with the button
I know
press.
exactly what I'm doing.
Jeez. Maybe he should have held the button a little longer.
The time vortex is gone. That's impossible, it's just gone.
That's what happens when you don't change your oil. That is the inside of the engine.
There are
no seatbelts in that thing?
TARDIS is dead.
You can fix it.
There's nothing to fix. She's perished.
Yeah, the gas mask came down.
We can get help. Yeah?
We fell out of the vortex, through the void into nothingness. We're in some sort of no place.
Don't open that door then.
The silent realm. The lost dimension.
Otherwise known as London.
That was a good setup.
Your city.
That's the one.
And that includes the Zeppelins?
That looks out of place.
Okay, so it's London with a big international Zeppelin festival. It's like an alternative to our world where everything's the same but a little bit different. Like, I don't know, traffic lights are blue, Tony Blair never got elected.
And he's still alive. Parallel world.
Is that your dad?
Still alive.
That is her dad. Interesting.
Trust me on this.
Touchscreen.
It's a success. He's always planning these daft little schemes, health food drinks and stuff. Everyone said they were useless.
Worked this time.
Rose, if you ever trusted me, then listen to me now. That is not your Pete. That is a Pete.
It's a great
For
episode.
all we know, he's got his own Jackie, his own Rose. You can't see him, not ever.
We know how that's going to end. I think we'll be seeing him. He seems to have done well for himself.
What have I done now?
Have a look.
It's like, and what's the problem?
What's wrong with that?
40. It says 40.
You are 40.
Just say happy birthday. Just say happy birthday.
My official biography says I was born on the same day as Cuba Gooding Jr., and that makes me 39. Thank you very much.
But the year, the day, but not the year.
These are from the girls in the office.
I've got hand-sculpted arrangements, and your secretary stopped off at a garage? I don't think so. And if you're giving out presents, where's my Zeppelin? Everyone else has got one.
Where's my Zeppelin?
Come on, Rose. Look, you didn't even notice, did you? Special delivery. Got sent round today. But pick up signals from Venezuela.
Why would you want to pick up signals from Venezuela?
Well, I don't know, but now I can find out.
The AirPods look different.
Oh, she needs a good bath before tonight. She's going to be honking. Rose, come to Mummy. Come on.
Is that Rose? That cannot be. That's not Rose.
Jackie was just saying thank you. That's very kind of you.
Those earpods are handmade.
AirPods?
The president has promised a decision.
It's just that I promised I'd help the wife out tonight.
If the president of Great Britain can make this meeting, then so can you.
I don't know. He's not married to Jackie, is he?
True. It's very Brave New World kind of. Getting kind of a Huxley vibe here.
John Lumick, initiate earpod override.
They are AirPods.
Jacqueline Tyler, activate.
What in the Manchurian Candidate is this?
Give me security arrangements for tonight.
Interesting.
And restore.
Very interesting. Just hack into people.
I need extra staff.
I shall go on a recruitment drive. Back her up.
Now that sounds sinister, a recruitment drive.
I told you to keep an eye on her.
Parallel world, it's like a gingerbread house. All those temptations calling up.
Oh, so it's just Rose then, nothing out there to tempt me.
Well, I don't know. I can't worry about everything.
Can't worry about Mickey.
Did that help?
Yes.
Did that hurt?
Yes.
Free trial period.
The Torchwood Institute has published a...
We're not meant to be here.
I've seen it in comics. People go hopping from one alternative world to another. It's easy.
When the Time Lords kept their eye on everything, you could pop between realities, home and time for tea. And they died, took it all with them.
Then how did we get here?
Accident.
A lucky accident, kind of.
What's that?
I think that's a light. That's all we need.
This little light of mine.
Mickey, we've got power!
Even just a little bit.
Christmas has come early, so come and get it. Burgers and chips, sausage and beans, and hot sweet tea.
Honestly?
All for free.
Don't go.
There's
food.
Yeah.
You're lying. Oh, it's easy for you to say. What did you last time?
If a man in a suit is offering you free food, come on.
It's them. They're taking you away.
What for?
You're gonna find out, buddy.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Couldn't they bring the food out instead of putting them in?
Feast yourself, brother. Feast yourself. take them away.
One of those insignificant little power cells that no one ever bothers about, and it's clinging on to life. But one little ounce of reality tucked away inside.
It's a lot of tubing.
I need to charge it up.
But we don't have anything.
There's me.
Very true. Very true.
I just gave away 10 years of my life. Worth every second.
I guess this season will end sooner with a few less episodes.
It'll loop round, power back up, and be ready to take us home in 24 hours.
Not bad.
So that gives us 24 hours on a parallel world.
Sure leave.
Nothing can
As long as we
happen.
keep our heads down. Easy, no problem.
Exactly. What's the worst that could happen? In a day.
They gave me internet access.
Did you discover
I don't
4chan?
They got a house and cars and everything they want. They haven't got me.
So Rose was the dog.
I just want to see him.
I can't let you.
You just said 24 hours.
You can't become their daughter. That's not the way it works. Mickey, tell her.
24 hours, yeah?
Where are you going?
Well, I can do what I want.
I've got the address and everything.
Stay where you are, both of you. Both.
He can never keep them in one.
Yeah, I got things to see and all.
Like what?
Well, you don't know anything about me, do you? It's always about Rose. I'm just a spare part.
Sorry, I've got to go.
You can only chase after one of us. It's never going to be me, is it?
Back here, 24 hours.
Yeah. If I haven't found something better.
Mickey is continually puts it aside. I know my theory ended up bad before, but I still feel like there could be like a villainous arc. Don't tell me if there is, but like I feel like, or like an alternate reality Mickey or something. Joker said only one bad day between Batman and himself.
Mr. President, honored. Cybus Industries have bought up my company, so I'm part of the firm now.
Some people say they bought my government.
His voice sounds familiar, like a voice actor.
Never. You can trust me on this.
I tried your drink. It tastes like pop.
Well, it is pop.
Then you don't think he's insane?
That's not the word I would have used, no.
Crazy?
I see.
That tells you everything right there.
I'm all right to get past.
Curfew doesn't start till 10.
There's a curfew.
Where you been living, mate?
Yeah.
Up there with the tops.
What universe are you from? It really is Brave New World, kinda.
See ya.
Just like that? No check of ID?
He's brought up by his gran. She was such a great woman. God, she used to slap him. She died. She tripped and fell down the stairs.
I never knew.
You never asked.
You never said.
That's Mickey. We just take him for granted. Do you think she's still alive, his gran?
Could be. Like I said, parallel world, gingerbread house.
Yeah, but you need to watch out for the witch.
Still.
They're being uploaded?
It's the earpieces. Like Bluetooth attachments, but everyone's connected together.
Brain tooth.
News, international news, sports, weather.
They get it direct.
Very direct.
Loaded right into their heads. Everyone shares the same information.
Interesting.
Published by Cybus Industries.
That's kind of interesting.
Cybus Industries, owners of just about every company in Britain, including Vitex. Mr. Pete Tyler's very well connected.
Very well connected indeed. That look, that's how she gets him.
Oh, okay,
See?
I'll give up.
See? Let's go. Here we go. I like how we got some background with Mickey, though.
Shame on you tricking an old lady. I've got nothing worth stealing, and don't think I'm going to disappear. You're not going to take me.
Hi.
Is that you?
It's me. I came home.
Why? Why?
I know my own grandson's name. It's Ricky.
Of course I am. Ricky, that's me.
You stupid.
Parallel. Mickey.
It's been days and days. I keep hearing all these stories, people disappearing off the streets. I thought they'd gone and disappeared you.
That carpet on the stairs, I told you to get it fixed. You're gonna fall and break your neck.
Well, you get it fixed for me.
I should have done way back. I guess I'm just kind of useless.
I never said that.
I am, though. And I'm sorry, Gran. I'm so sorry.
Don't talk like that. Do you know what you need? A nice sit down and a cup of tea. You got time?
For you, I've got all the time in the world.
Guys.
Mrs. Chan told me, driving about all helter-skelter in that van.
All helter skelter.
Well, don't play games with me.
Right there. London Drift.
I've been looking for you everywhere.
With friends like that.
Ricky, you were the one who told us. You don't contact your family because it puts them in danger.
Yeah, Ricky said that. Of course I did, just tested.
They went round Blackfriars gathering up the homeless like the child catcher.
Turns out that's a dummy company established by guess who?
I don't know who.
Cybus Industries.
Duh.
Bad news is they've arrested Thin Jimmy. So that just leaves you.
Leaves me what?
The number one.
You're the top spot, brother.
London's most wanted.
Okay, cool. Say that again.
This is the ultimate upgrade, our greatest step into cyberspace.
Could we stop at that? I don't need the pitch. The answer is no.
We don't tell no to John.
It's not just unethical, it's obscene.
I am dying, sir.
You're a fine businessman, John, but you're not God.
He said, test me.
I think we should end it there.
You're about to get electrocuted. No one tells him no. Oh, dramatic.
It's not the only country in the world. There's always New Germany.
This is the homeland.
New Germany.
You may leave.
Thank you, sir.
He kind of looks a little bit like Jason Statham, a little.
Did the override work?
We weren't exactly delicate given the rush, but yeah, it's all working.
Up and at him.
Turn to the right, back to the left.
Are you having fun, Mr. Crane?
No, not at all.
It's not a dance.
Irresistible.
Then resist and start the upgrade.
Did we get permission?
I am governed by greater laws, old friend. The right of a man to survive.
He answers to a higher calling. Purpose.
Forward march.
Oh.
Whoa. Let's cover up that noise.
Play some Bach or something. Oh. Jeez. It's like the beginning of like Quake or something.
Go! What are you doing there?
What am I doing there?
It's alternative Mickey Ricky. Okay, it's cool to get another version of him.
Even in a parallel universe, she still loves a party.
And there is one guaranteed way of getting inside.
Psychic paper.
Who do you want to be?
Who do you want to be? That help.
You're in charge of the psychic paper. We could have been guests. Celebrities, Sir Dr. Dame Rose.
This gets you around in more places.
If you want to know what's going on, work in the kitchen.
Very true. Also, you have more access to places in the house.
According to Lucy, that man over there...
Who's Lucy?
She's carrying the salmon pinwheel.
Oh, that's Lucy, is it?
Lucy says that is the President of Great Britain.
Be in the kitchen.
President, not Prime Minister.
Seems so.
Maybe Lucy's just a bit thick.
My wife's 39th.
Good call.
Just a few good mates and plenty of black market whiskey.
Some Soma.
You can't stay, even if there was somewhere telling you.
Of course I can't. Still got Mum at home, my real Mum.
But Dad?
You've got each other. Mum's got no one.
She's got you. Those two haven't.
Rose! It's my little girl! Come to Mummy, come to Mummy.
I'm sorry, but that's kind of funny.
Fine.
Not the time or the place.
Who are they, sir? I'm told they're the future. Ain't technology wonderful?
Don't worry about this.
I'm arriving, Mr. Crane. Prepare the factory. Let the good work begin.
I've heard of putting the pedal to the metal, but not the metal to the pedal. Sorry. Look at Mickey getting a shirtless scene, too.
Mickey, Dad was Jackson Smith. Went to Spain, never came back. But that's my dad.
Got a lost twin.
We're brothers.
Be fair, what else could it be?
Closer than that, even.
But target number one is Lumic, and we are going to bring him down. From your kitchen. Have you got a problem with that? No, it's a good kitchen.
It's a good kitchen. We're gonna fork him up.
Lumic's finally making a move.
And we are right behind him. Pack up, we're leaving.
Go and pack the utensils. I like that Ricky is getting to handle, do some character work there. Load up. Lock, stock, and barrel. Here's the click, click. Ready for the boom. Someone left their computer open. That ain't good. I like how he puts on his glasses. I don't think he really needs them.
I remember her 21st. On a cider in the George. She's happy.
It's a great party.
Do you think?
You can trust me.
You can trust me on this.
That's it, sorry. No kids.
We kept putting it off. She said she didn't want to spoil her figure.
It's not too late, she's only 40.
39.
All right, 39.
Still too late. I moved out last month, but we're going to keep it quiet. It's bad for business.
Keep it front.
Why am I telling you all this? We haven't met before, have we?
Just have that innate trust.
I don't know, just sort of... Right. Stevie, how's things? How's it going at Torchwood?
A dad is always a dad, no matter the dimension.
It belongs to Peter Tyler.
Pete Tyler? We gotta get in there. I shot at duplicate, that's what I just said.
My doppelganger.
What are they doing?
Putting boots on the ground.
What the hell are they?
They're loud, too. No stealth options, huh? I like how her earpod works with her earrings.
Is there anything I can get you?
The last 20 years back.
Spilling the tea.
Ah, never mind him.
He's a nice man. Bit of a jack lad, I suppose, even if he has got money, but... he's worth a second chance.
Are you commenting on my marriage? Who the hell do you think you
You're
are?
gonna
You're
break your
staff.
cover.
You're nothing but staff. You're just the serving girl, for God's sake.
You know she wants to break cover so bad. Oh, hello. That's not good. Oh, they're messing up the lawn with those boots, man.
This is the ultimate upgrade.
Cybus.
This isn't going to be finished this episode, is it?
It's happening again. I've seen them before.
Well, I like how the head design has...
Cybermen.
Talk about crashing the party.
Mr. Lumic.
I suppose a remark about crashing the party would be appropriate at this point.
I forbade this.
What are they, robots?
Worse than that.
Not
Who
exactly.
were these people?
They're people.
Who were they?
That's a living brain jammed inside a cybernetic body. All emotions removed.
Why no emotion?
Because it hurts.
They were homeless and wretched and useless,
Wow.
and gave them life eternal. And now I leave you in their capable hands. Good night, sir.
Good night, sir.
We have been upgraded.
Into what?
The next level of mankind. Every citizen will receive a free upgrade. You will become like us.
Free patch upgrade.
This experiment ends tonight.
Upgrading is compulsory.
And if I refuse?
Don't do that.
I'm telling you, don't.
Don't.
What happens if I refuse?
Gonna get zapped, man.
You will be deleted.
Just toss in the recycle bin. Okay. She didn't even say no. They can't just zap people. They didn't say no. Maybe they would have agreed. Just said, like, give me a second.
There's nothing we can do.
At least to buy some time.
Love your mother, come on.
Yes. That was a lot of them. Jumped out the window. Jackie's just running. Jeez, there's like a thunderclap when they're walking.
Get behind me!
Mickey and Ricky to the rescue.
Oh my God, look at you. I thought I'd never see you again.
We knew that mix-up was gonna happen.
Yeah, no offense, sweetheart, but who the hell are you? Rose! That's like the other one.
Oh, as if things weren't bad enough. There's two Mickeys.
It's Ricky.
We're surrounded.
Put the guns down. Bullets won't stop them.
We're gonna try anyway.
Now! We surrender! There's no need to damage us. We're good stock.
We're good stock.
You are incompatible. You will be deleted.
Listen to me, we surrender!
You are inferior and will be reborn as Cybermen.
It ain't working.
After maximum deletion.
Maximum deletion.
Delete.
I knew it wasn't gonna finish right now. I knew it wasn't gonna finish right there. It was getting in too deep. Okay, I love when we get like a 2-part episode that I don't even know it's a 2-part episode. Like, okay. Are you guys having a good time? I'm having a wonderful time. What I like how this starts off in a slightly cheesy fashion. The doctor are standing for Frankenstein. Like our doctor is like kind of chewing up the scenery, you know, he's putting on a voice like he is the bad guy. He is that villain. Like we start off with that typical kind of sci-fi story, and then throughout the show, just as I say, pretty much every episode, you get those other beats that happen with it. In here, we get a nice look into Mickey and, you know, or Ricky. We get a nice look into him and who he is, where he came from, why he is the way he is. The story with his grandma is going to make me look for something and talk to you guys again. Kind of like the episode with Rose's dad, which it's cool that we get that again. So it's cool how the show sometimes will retread certain ideas. Okay, we're in another dimension where we see Rose's dad. Okay, we're getting we have Mickey along again. We're getting a sci-fi enemy. You know, like it's cool how the episode brings these things back, but then proceeds with it in a different way. And I just think that that's really fantastic how it all works here in this episode. The design of the Cybermen looks really cool. The doctor said, I've seen this before, so obviously this is one of Doctor Who's villains from a previous series, maybe from the older show, that is being retuned and brought back for the modern era. I'm sure that the design, I don't know, I'm just guessing, I'm sure the design is both, you know, faithful in certain ways to the original, and then perhaps updated since obviously it's not only a new season and more modern times, but also maybe Loomis here has made some changes to it or to them as well. And I like how you kind of get some commentary in there, like briefly, but a little commentary, you know, taking advantage of those who don't have much and then luring them in with the promise of something better and using them for gains, for the gains of, you know, those who wish to take advantage of them and harm them. And I just think that that's really fantastic. I'm jumping around in points, but I want to look for something really quick. The president. The president that was here, not the prime minister, but the president. I want to know who was the actor, because his voice sounded familiar, and I couldn't tell you why, but his voice just sounded familiar. Like well, maybe not we, but I've heard his voice somewhere before. I'm looking up the actor really quick, and then we'll talk more about the episode as a whole. Don Warrington. I'm on IMDb right now. Looking at him, actor. Okay, so I'm going through his IMDb to see what he just sounds like he's been on something that I've heard. Law and Order, Glassman, Waking the Dead. I gotta tell you, so far I'm not seeing one thing that I even recognize. Looking at it, Doctor Who, obviously. Doctor Who, Man-Child, Believe Nothing, Arabian Nights. I gotta tell you, actually, I'm not seeing anything in here that I recognize whatsoever. So his voice just sounded very, very familiar. I do see that, okay, he was in a movie in 1987 called The Lion of Africa. Can I tell you, I think it's kind of interesting that, you know, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight is what was playing as the doctor's assistant, the Igor stand-in, was trying to cover up the sounds of pain and the sounds of torture and screaming that was happening. And I was thinking why that, which is cool, I was thinking why that particular choice of music. And I mean, for all I know, maybe it could be because of this, you know, that Don Warrington was featured in The Lion of Africa. I was thinking maybe The Lion Sleeps Tonight, the roaring of pain, trying to put that to sleep or something of that nature. I don't know. I'm probably diving in too deep on that. That's probably not Write it all. Okay, let's talk about the episode as a whole. Very, very cool. Very, very cool that we get some backstory into Mickey in this sci-fi piece of fiction. I think that that's really, really cool how we got a peek into his life. And can I tell you, I won't speak for anyone else, and I'm going to look for something real quick. I'm on my phone. I just think that adds so much depth. And for me and my relationship with my grandmother, that just rings so true and so beautiful. And can I say that even his grandma, like in the show, kind of looked like my grandma. So it was even doubly so how wonderful that moment was, because it's cool that we got the moments previously in other episodes between Rose and her dad. So it was nice to have Mickey give him something. And when the doctor, when both Rose and Mickey are splitting off, that's just classic. As he can't keep them together. 24 hours. We just need to sit still for 24 hours, and we can leave. Naturally, things go awry when that was tried, and that didn't happen. But I'm trying to find a picture of my grandma. I know I have videos, but I wanted to show you guys a picture directly. But I think that that's really funny, like these moments of comedy that are inserted into the piece. I'm not going to show. I have videos, but I don't want to show the videos. But it's really awesome that Mickey got that moment, and doubly awesome. And I do mean the word doubly, that we got this alternate universe version of Mickey, Ricky, which is, of course, what the doctor used to mistakenly call Mickey. So it's cool to have this other side. And, of course, this side is the leader of the resistance. He is much more aggressive. Like, he's completely different. And you knew it was going to happen when, the Rosen doctor meets Ricky, and they're like, Mickey! And he's like, who are you? It's really cool that we got that moment, and it didn't seem to be so it wasn't like so stuck upon that moment. It's one of those things that, like, you kind of know the show's probably going to do that, and I'm glad. One thing I'm glad of, the show didn't go into that trope of Ricky, for lack of a better word, is like the crew, like the Doctor and Rose accept Ricky as Mickey. And then they go on this adventure unknowing that it's not really their Mickey. And then Mickey himself is tied up somewhere and he has to free himself and say, no, it's not me. I'm glad they didn't go that route. Skip all that. Skip the predictable, kind of trope and kind of just get it out the way right away. Let's move on with the story, which I think the story is really, really cool. That Rose wanted to break so bad and tell her dad and her mom, who she was and why she knows that, you like your tea at night. Stay up as late as possible just to get that last cup of tea, 2 cubes of sugar in there, which is really nice little character moment there. And I think that overall this was a really fun episode. I like the design, like I said, of the Cybermen themselves. They are heavy. Their boots are like, there's like thunderclaps that are happening every time they walk in there. And I think that the doctor and his assistant, I think they have kind of a little funny relationship. Like, you get a little hint of it, when he's saying, like, to the Cybermen, telling them, turn left, turn right. And Loomis is like, all right, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get on with it. Get on with what we're trying to do. And I like the idea of getting everyone on the same network with their earpieces, with those AirPods, and how the little antenna bracket would come up, download, even the joke at the end, and they would all laugh, and then they go about their day. I thought that was really interesting, not only just moments specific to the episode, but a commentary on technology, and of course the technology we all have. We all kind of download certain things from certain places, and I think that's kind of interesting how the show handled that particular topic. But this was fun. Also a great little comedic moment when they do have a Rose. It's just a dog. and what's great about that moment is obviously the doctor laughed, just like I laughed at that. But think about it from Rose's perspective. That's not something to laugh at. She's like, does she feel just so easily replaced? Like, and because it's named Rose, that name Rose must have stuck out in their names as the parents, and they gave it to the dog instead of to her. I like how Rose is trying to encourage them, like, you know, it's not too late. It's not too late to have me, and for me to exist in your world, in your dimension. The bringing back of the Zeppelins was kind of interesting. Kind of reminded me of you know, when with not World War III. The why can I remember? I want to say the Silent Child. I know that's not what it was called, but you know that too for McGinnis to Jack, and how Rose is swinging from a high rope, hanging onto those Zeppelins there. I thought it was kind of interesting. I thought it was going to kind of go back to that, like an alternate history of that episode, but not quite. But overall, this was a fun adventure. I'm curious to see how it resolves next week. So far from now, so long from today, a week from now. Anyways, as always, I appreciate you all being here, and thank you guys so much for watching, for sticking around. I hope that you're having a great Friday, or maybe you're watching Saturday. Like I said, if you're someone that doesn't usually comment, I invite you to at least say a hi. But like I said, this episode is for you guys. For those who you don't comment all the time, you just watch in silence and enjoy. That is absolutely fine as well. Obviously, it's fine in any respect. It's fine. And to those of you, I hope that you finished up your snack, your whatever you're drinking, eating. Some of you, I saw you had a cigar. Listen, whatever you're eating, smoking, drinking, and maybe just sitting. I appreciate you guys. Hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you next week, and have a great one. Bye.